Hari Om, Namaste, a very warm welcome to day number 85 of 108 days of Surya Namaskara or Sun Salutations Challenge. You know, have you ever felt that particular meeting, whenever you walk into the room, you always come out after the meeting feeling exhausted? Have you ever been to a communication with somebody or a group of people or an individual, and after the conversation you feel completely drained out of all your pran shakti, all your energy, all your enthusiasm, and that conversation was at the first place not even about you? Have you seen that whenever you are hanging out to one particular person or those few people or a group of people, and after you have come out from that hanging out, you are kind of crushed, drained out of all your energies for the next 24 to 48 hours or even longer? What exactly is happening? No, that's not in your head. It's what we call absorbing other people's negative energy. You know what? If you are particularly an empath, a healer, a pranic healer, person who works with holistic health and healing, and you are working with individuals of different kinds all the time, this particular session is even more important for you, because as we know as Vedic healers and holistic health coaches, that working with individuals, real individuals, it is not easy, especially when they are going through a lot of stuffs. Yeah, because we start absorbing their energies unless and until we are careful about creating that pranic shield around us. Very important. I am super charged up today for this particular session, because we are gonna talk about how to stop absorbing negative energies and create pranic boundaries around us, so we are capable of doing that effectively with some yogic tips. I will talk about what do we mean by absorbing negative energies, how do we know, what are the signs that we are absorbing negative energies, and 3 particular tips, yogic tips, that you can start applying starting today to create that aura shield so that you are not drained out all the time, okay, with an additional bonus. So stay tuned for the post Sun Salutations discussion, and I will meet you with this gem of a lifestyle tip that is coming up on your way from my side. My name is Dr. Deb. I am a Vedic healer and a holistic health coach. I particularly empower early and midlife busy working professionals to heal naturally, live a harmonious sattvic life, and lead consciously via a conscious amalgamation of ancient wisdom and modern science. I am also your Ikigai realignment mentor and alchemist. This 85th session, stay tuned until the end. But before that, let's get onto the mat, complete our physical practice. Thank you. Come on to the mat. This session is packed with practical, instantly usable techniques that will help you protect your prana, that will help you hold your space and stay centered even amidst superficial chaos going around you. Okay, so first thing is, what is pranic boundary? Just like our physical body has something called immune system, right? Vyadhi kshamatvam in Sanskrit. So similarly, our pran shakti, our energy, also has something called the pranic immune system or the energetic immune system. And the yogis from ancient times, they call it prana field or aura. Have you heard of the word aura? That's the prana field that we all carry around us. And I have read probably somewhere that when we walk around 6 feet around us, if you consider a circle of radius 6 feet around us, that's our aura that we are carrying, the biomagnetic field. So when the energetic immune system, when the pranic immune system or our pranic field or aura, it is strong, what are the benefits? The benefits are, we stay grounded amidst crowds, we don't pick up others' energies, moods, especially sadness and anger, and we maintain our energy, our own internal state of energetic affairs even after difficult conversations. But then on the other hand, when this pranic immune system, it's not very strong, it's weak, what happens? We absorb stress, anger, sadness from other people in our interactions, even if it's for a small time. We feel off after being around people. We just start avoiding people, that no, I don't want to hang out, because you have noticed that you're just off after the interaction, so you don't know why. And what happens? You can't tell what you are feeling. You are confused utterly that what you are feeling inside your body mind system, if it is yours or if it is someone else's, you are not sure. So these are the things that happens when your pranic immune system is weak. Now I will talk about 5 signs that will indicate you that your energy boundaries are leaking. Okay, number 1, you wake up tired even after you have slept enough, 7-8 hours, 6 to 8 hours of sleep. You thought you have slept enough, but as you wake up, you feel something is not right. Second, you feel heavy or anxious after social interactions or interacting with those few particular people that you have noticed this happens with. After a phone call, after a Zoom call, or after hanging out, you feel heavy or anxious. That is, the number 3 is you start picking up others' emotions. Like I said before, especially anger and sadness. Okay, you have noticed that if somebody is sad, you start feeling sad. If somebody is angry, that anger is coming to you. You avoid the crowded spaces or conflict out of energetic overwhelm. Not even if something that you must involve with, you would not like to get involved with because of feeling energetically overwhelmed. Your mind starts racing after being with draining people. You know, those draining people that I have been talking about, all of a sudden you will see your mind is not quiet. It's like running from one thing to the other, and it has gone crazy, right? Suppose a machine which starts running by itself. So if this sounds like you, I would say that this is the time for you to build your energetic armor, your pranic field. You have to boost your aura. Let's talk about how. I will tell 3 instantly applicable techniques that you can start applying starting from today if your pranic field has been weak. There is one bonus to that. Number 1, Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi is victorious breath. It's one of the heating breathing. So Ujjayi breathing plus visualization is the first technique. I will explain how. You sit tall, whether in a chair, feet planted on the ground, or in a cross-legged position with a comfortably vertical spine. Sit tall, inhale slowly through the nose, and slight constriction in the back of your throat. Okay. Then when you exhale with a soft. Suppose you are fogging a mirror, but with the mouth closed. Okay. With the constriction of the back of your throat, you exhale with a soft sound through the nose. Okay. While breathing, you visualize a golden light that is surrounding you, and you are sitting in the center of that golden ball of light. Hiranyagarbha. In the Vedic chantings, right? It says that how the universe was created, it's from the ball of this golden light. Hiranyagarbha. Okay? So the golden ball of light, it's surpassing around you, and you are sitting at the center of that golden light ball, it is acting as a shield around you. Okay, so 10 such breaths of Ujjayi breathing, inhaling through the nose, sitting up tall, exhaling with that ha sound, with the constriction of the back of the throat, and you visualizing that you are sitting at the center of that golden ball. 10 breaths, instant auric reset. Okay, use it before entering a crowd, before client sessions or meetings. I must do it, and I do this kind of, not necessarily this particular one, but I have other techniques also, some of which I will be talking about here. I do that all the time. Ujjayi breathing is something that comes to me when I am doing sun salutations. What breathing do you think I'm doing? Ujjayi breathing. When I'm doing other physical activities, mostly it's Ujjayi breathing. If you are in a habit of that breathing, you would know what I'm talking about, and it will come to you naturally. Number 2 is one of my favorites, mantra shielding. You know, sounds, they are vibrational energy, right? Vibrational medicine. I have one shorts that I have talked about sound, how it works as vibrational medicine. So it creates energetic armor around us, because each sound vibration is addressing specific energy. Yeah, it's invoking that specific energy. I will tell one bija mantra, one sets of bija mantra here, which corresponds to the 5 vayus, pancha vayu, that is within our body. What are the pancha vayus? The prana vayu, the udana vayu, the vyana vayu, the samana vayu, and the apana vayu. So prana, udana, vyana, samana, apana, this pancha vayu, the vital life forces that are governing all the functions within the body, especially the ones that are moving, right? So these bija mantra this set of bija mantras, 5 words in it, will work as your mantra that will create the energetic shield. What is that? Om Aim Hrim Shrim Klim. Again, Om Aim Hrim Shrim Klim. One more time, then I explain the meaning. Om Aim Hrim Shrim Klim. Om Aim Hrim Shrim Klim. So Om, you know, I first want to mention that each seed mantra here, each bija mantra has a distinct energetic impact. Like I said, Panchavayu. Let's start with Om. Om, as we know, it's the universal sound to address the universal, the supreme energy that runs this whole cosmos, right? It's the way to address Ishvara. So that is the universal frequency, aligns your body mind with the cosmic order, and that is corresponding to our prana vayu. Prana is the life force, the vayu that keeps us alive, the air that we take in from outside to in, that is keeping us alive. Prana vayu is associated with this universal sound of addressing Ishvara, or the supreme being, which is Om. Okay, I have a silence meditation. If you haven't watched it, watch it here. You will love that meditation. So Om is silence, combination of these 4 sounds. Next is Aim. Aim is the seed sound of Saraswati, who sits in your pit of your throat, the Udana Vayu. Udana Vayu is responsible for our speech. Saraswati Vagdevi is the Devi, the goddess of speech. So it sharpens your intuition, speech, and clarity of thought. Okay, so the sound Aim, it corresponds with the Udana Vayu, which is responsible for us speaking, a Vayu that governs the movement from inside to outside. Okay, we are expressing something, any kind of expression. Vagdevi is the goddess of that expression. So Saraswati, Aim. Then Hrim. Hrim is a divine Shakti, the Devi Shakti, purifies the heart, dissolves the emotional residue, any kind of emotional residue that we have been carrying from past interactions. Hrim is the sound which will dissolve that, any kind of residue going on. And that, since it's the heart, Anahata Chakra, the heart, which Vayu is corresponding to the functionality of the heart. I told you it's the circulation. In that Vayu discussion, the circulatory power of the heart is coming from the Vyana Vayu. Vyana Vayu, related to the circulatory system. So heart is pumping the blood to all the system, and this mantra Hrim is the divine Shakti that protects and purifies and dissolves any emotional residue. And our residues are inside our heart, because we feel through our mind, and the mind, the seat of the mind is in our heart, the Hridaya. Okay, Shrim. Shri means beauty, abundance, prosperity. So the seed of abundance and nourishment stabilizes our emotional energy. What nourishes us? The food that we take in our physical body, the food that we take, it gets digested, metabolized, and then it creates sara and kitta. Sara means the essence of the food, the ahara rasa, and from the ahara rasa, the sara is the essence that goes and provides nutrition to every cell in the body, and the kitta is the waste product that goes through the apana vayu and it eliminates out from the body. So nourishment is provided by the digestion of the food, which is governed by samana vayu. So Shreem, which the seed sound of prosperity, Mahalakshmi, prosperity, that is stabilizing our emotional energy also. Okay. Now, lastly but no less importantly, Kleem, K-L-E-E-M, you can write it that way. Kleem is magnetic power. This is the one that protects, shields, and repels, eliminates any kind of toxic influence. Whatever we have taken in, we can eliminate those toxic influences by the sound Bij mantra of Kleem. Some scholars say that it corresponds to the divine goddess Tripura Sundari. I just visited the Tripura Sundari Mandir in Tripura, in the state of Agartala, one of the 7 northeastern states of India. Tripura Sundari is the divine Shakti, the form of Shakti. Tripura, 3 locations. What are the locations? Heaven, this mortal world, and the Patal, the one for the demons and asuras. The 3. Tripura Sundari, the beautiful goddess, who is the ruler of all these 3 puras. So Kleem is something that is protecting a magnetic shield. This is the last part, which is actually giving you the magnetic power of attracting what is conducive for you, and repelling, protecting, shielding anything, warding off anything, any kind of energetic vibrations that is harmful. Okay, so that corresponds with apana vayu. Why? Apana vayu is the vayu, the air element that is responsible for elimination, any kind of downward flow like stool, urine, feces, and all of that. Okay, so stool, urine, semen, menstrual blood for the women, all of that downward flow, that is governed by apana vayu. So Om, Aim, Reem, Shreem, Kleem. 2 more times. Om, Aim, Reem, Shreem, Kleem. Om, Aim, Reem, Shreem, Kleem. You can chant this mantra. Now, how to practice this sound mantra shielding ritual? So basically, sit still in a quiet place. You can face to the eastern direction, and light a candle. Take 3 deep breaths. Let your attention settle at your heart or your navel, your Manipura chakra, around that area, or your Anahata chakra. Okay, Manipura chakra is your will and determination, corresponding to that. Anahata is for your love. You can let your attention on these 2 areas. You can have 2 palms actually touching it, acknowledging it. Okay, begin the chanting, like I said, Om, Aim, Reem, Shreem, Kleem, 21 times, either aloud, whispered, or mentally. I would say start with saying it aloud, because the more you say it aloud, the vibrations will be reverberate throughout the whole body, in each and every cell. So if you are chanting it aloud, it builds resonance in your external field. Like I said, if you are chanting it whispered, it bridges internal and external subtle layers. Okay, so whispering has its own benefits, but I'm just saying, if you are starting out, just so that you don't doze off to your mental delusion, you just don't fall asleep, chant it loud for the beginning phase, at least first 21 days. And if you are doing it mentally, it anchors the mantra deep into your subconscious aura. So see, whether you are chanting aloud, whispering, or mentally, everything has its benefits. But I'm just saying, start with chanting aloud. Visualize a shield of golden light, like I said, like a golden ball of light. It's surrounding you. You are sitting at the center of that ball, becoming brighter and stronger. That intensity of the golden light is becoming brighter and stronger, and as that gets stronger, your shield is also getting more powerful. Seed the practice with an intention. You can seed this mantra practice with an intention at the beginning. What is the beginning? Beginning intention sounding like, I radiate sovereign energy. I am protected, clear, and whole. Purna. Okay? I am protected, clear, and whole. Then when to use this? You can use it before stepping into emotionally intense or public spaces, before a meeting where you have to do some hard conversations, after being around negativity, gossip, or emotional conflicts with somebody, especially your loved ones, as a morning practice to build emotional resilience. Just start the day with this aura strengthened. And before therapy or client sessions, very important for coaches, healers, and empaths. I'm a Vedic healer and also a holistic health coach. This is very powerful for me and for anyone out there if you are also doing the same kind of work. Before bed, to reset your pranic field so you can go to a complete deep state of rest. So, the scientific parallel goes like this. Modern research validates that this chanting regulates the vagus nerve, balancing the parasympathetic nervous system and promoting emotional safety, clarity, and grounded awareness. The vagus nerve, which is corresponding to the parasympathetic nervous system, I told you, right? Parasympathetic and sympathetic, the anulom bilom, the alternate nostril breathing, is balancing both these channels. The sympathetic is go, the accelerator. Parasympathetic is grounding, calming, nourishing. So this modern science says that if you chant this mantra, these sound vibrations, they activate your vagus nerve. It kicks in the parasympathetic nervous system. Now, an optional add-on, you can use a bead mala, like a Rudraksh mala in this case, because it's about invoking the energy of the Shakti. So bring in the Shiva. Rudraksh is it says the tears came from the tears of Rudra, the Shiva. The tears of Shiva is the Rudraksha, the seed of the plant. You can use a bead mala of Rudraksh, 108 malas, and you can do it 108 times. But you can start with 1/4 of it, say 27 times. Okay? Or 21 times even. However much time you have got, but be completely focused with it. Like I said, you can begin your chanting with 21 repetitions and then work up to a full mala over time. Now, I just want to summarize this mantra part is that it's not just like accumulation of sounds. What is it? It's a subtle sword. Yeah? Sword, warding off any kind of negativities. It clears what is not yours and it seals down what is actually yours. Okay? It empowers you to move through the world with unshakable clarity and protection. Unshakable clarity and protection. Remember, the whole point of this discussion is how to not absorb negative emotions and how to empower your pranic immune system. So, the third method, also important, is a physical method, saltwater foot soak. Physical plus pranic detox. It does both. So basically add rock salt or sea salt to warm water, then soak feet in that bucket of water for 10 to 15 minutes, both feet. Okay. Visualize all heavy energy leaking through your soles. Our hands and the soles. When we do namaste, pressing the hands together, it activates our nerve endings. Lots of nerve endings to our hands, in our palms and in our soles. So you can, and since we are picking up everything by touching the ground directly with our feet, with the soles of the feet as we walk around throughout the day. So soaking the soles is most important, because our hands are usually free unless we are touching somebody, unless we are touching something and doing all that. But feet always touching with the ground and picking up. So rock salt, the Saindhav Lavan, or sea salt, added in the warm water. Soak your feet for 10 to 15 minutes and visualize all heavy energy that are leaking out from your soles of the feet to the water. And of course, you drain out that water. Do not use that water in anything after that. Okay. Do it 3 times a week at least. If you are finding it difficult, I would say before going to bed, it's a wonderful practice. You can massage your soles of the feet with some warm sesame oil. Yeah. You can warm up that sesame oil in a water bath indirectly and apply that warm sesame oil in your feet, both the soles of the feet, and cover the feet up with socks. So this practice, doing it at least 3 times a week, what does it do? It draws out stored emotional toxicity from the body and from your pranic shakti, and it clears your aura. Okay. The part 4 that I said, I promise I will give you an advanced step or bonus, is Sankalpa shielding. See, all the things that we do, whatever we do or whatever we not do, choose not to do, is in our mindset. Yesterday I had a discussion about the top 10 key takeaways from the documentary movie called Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead. If you haven't watched it, watch it here. Okay, that's a YouTube live I have done, and in that I was talking about one of the key takeaways was working on our mindset. It's not about juicing. Like in the documentary, it was shown Joe Cross's transformation. It was not because he was just juicing. He was walking every day, being physically active. The thing is, his mindset, he decided, the turning point was he deciding enough is enough. I want to take charge of my own health. That was the key point. Where did it come from? It comes from taking charge of the mindset. So, advanced bonus tip for protecting your pranic shield will be shielding your sankalpa. Yeah? Shielding your sankalpa means your intention is your strongest weapon, just reminding yourself all the time. And each morning you can start with declaring, I choose to radiate my own energy and I do not absorb what is not mine. I choose to radiate my own energy, who I truly are. I would reflect that energy, and I refuse to absorb any kind of energy that is not mine, protected by that golden ball of light energy shield. Okay, you can start with it, repeating it 3 times while placing your hand onto the heart. Okay, as you wake up, just say this. How long does it take? 3 minutes maximum. And if you sit a little longer with this intention, it can take you 5 minutes. Before the world takes you on, you take the world on by announcing to the world, I am ready to take up this day. Over time, your subconscious will stop inviting other people's chaos inside of you. Yeah, this over the time when you practice this kind of SANKALPA shielding. So this is called the yogic boundary reprogramming. It is direct, it is powerful, and it is deeply healing. I just want to say that the purpose of this session was not to make you feel like, oh, if you want to increase your pranic immune system, you have to seclude yourself from the entire world and have to hide in a mountain, or go to a monastery and stay there. No, it's not. The point is not like that. It's not to make you isolated, but rather you just need to build your energetic boundaries to honor the nervous system, to honor your intuitions and your life purpose, your ikigai. I am a life purpose realignment alchemist. Ikigai is your life purpose. There is a reason, there is a bigger reason why you are here on this planet. So that you can do those things that are more important to you peacefully. That's why these practices, not to scare you off. This is part of our living. The reason, if you ask me why, the reason is when you stop absorbing what is not yours, you finally have the room to feel what is actually yours, who you truly are. When all these clouds are gone, that's when the sun will shine forth on you. Okay? So your joy, your clarity, creativity, and power, whatever you have got, whatever superpowers you have got, I use the word superpowers in my one-to-one clients, that's what will emanate from you better once you have this cleansing and this aura done. I want to call you for an action. Just write in the comment section, out of these few techniques I told, which one of these techniques you are ready to take up starting today. Type the phrase energy shield on in the comments so I can see you that you are actually taking a resolve, because any wisdom without action is as futile as an expired medicine. You don't want that. So I want you to take the actions. That's one thing. Second call of action is, if you are somebody who have been looking for some kind of support one-on-one, and you know where to start your journey from, who can be your person that you can rely on, I just want to let you know, you are at the right place. My name is Dr. Deb, and I am a data scientist turned Vedic healer and holistic health coach, working particularly empowering the early and midlife professionals to heal naturally, live a sattvic, harmonious life, and lead consciously. So if you are willing, you can take up one of these offerings that I am now currently having open. So every week I open a few slots for people to come to me for a 40-minute slot for a one-to-one breakthrough session. For that, what you need to do, just fill out a holistic health assessment survey, which is completely free for you. I will post the link in the description and in the pinned comment. Just fill out that survey. Let me know your current status of your holistic health. And then at the end of the survey, you will get an option to choose yes to come and talk to me for 40 minutes one-on-one for your intro breakthrough session. Let that be your first step towards taking charge of your holistic health, reclaim your holistic health. There is a small nominal investment that I have kept for booking that call, but the survey is completely free. Do take that. Let me know where you are standing at the moment. I would be honored and grateful to provide the support that you have been looking for yourself for long. It's long due now. Let's take the actions and let's do it together. With that, I will draw a close formally to this 85th session of 108 days of Surya Namaskara or Sun Salutations Challenge. We are getting closer to the 108-day mark, but do stay with me, hang out with me until the end, because as you see, every session will be blowing your mind with these nuggets and gems of wisdom. And by the way, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you doing? go hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification icon, and share this video generously with your loved and dear ones who also wants this kind of transformation in their lives. They are waiting for this too. Okay, let's create a revolution of holistic health and healing. With that, thank you. Take care. See you on session 86. Bye bye.